Now we are changing perspective again, this time to after-sales service. In this section, our customer Paula interacts with Boris, one of the service managers, and Max, who is a service technician from the manufacturer Kuhn.
4 months later, the brewery notices problems with the new filling line, and I want to report them. I open the Kuhn portal again, switch to the tickets, and create one. A brief title is required, a more detailed description, and the type of ticket can be selected. With the execution of the create function, the ticket is submitted and I have to wait for the response.
I'm Boris Bankowski from the Service Department. I sign into the Customer Engagement Platform and see all new service calls. I follow the link to the details and read Paula's description. I decide to initiate a service order and call the function from the right-hand context menu area Service Case, New. The new service order takes over all important information from Paula's ticket. I cancel the inquiry about the service object because no service object has yet been created for the new filling line in the platform. The next step for me is to plan the repair operation. It starts with the Set Planning Status function from the context menu on the right side. This creates a service action appointment in the context of the service order without a resource assignment and an automatically proposed date. For the detailed planning, I switch to the planning board directly from the appointment details form. The appointment appears in the upper pane of the planning board and is scheduled for the proposed date. The lower pane loads all available resources. I can use the filter to select resources by type, group, skills, or by name. I already know exactly who I want to send on the mission and therefore search directly for the name of the service technician. I assign the resource simply by dropping the name from the lower pane to the bar in the upper pane. In this demo scenario, the proposed date falls on a weekend. Firstly, I move the appointment to the next week using the Details view. This now results in a conflict with other appointments in Max's calendar. To resolve this conflict, I move the service action in the planning board by dragging the bar to a free time. Once the resources have been assigned and the time has been set, the appointment can be set to planned. I open the details of the appointment for this. I close the planning board tab and return to the Customer Engagement Platform. I see the changed appointment data. The new time and responsible party are now updated. The planned service action is automatically published to Max Lehman's calendar.
We change the user role once again and continue with me, the service technician Max Lehman. I use the mobile app to organize my service activities. Here I can scroll through the list of my service objects. I can open the single service object, see its details, as well as use filter or search features. In the app, I also have my service orders, and their details can also be reviewed here. I'm able to import to the app my to-do checklist as well as manuals, what simplifies my work significantly. The calendar is the last entry in the menu. All service activities planned for me are listed here, including the activity in Paula's brewery. I swipe the appointment to the left and get more information. At the end of the service, I must confirm my operation by completing the feedback form. In the first step, I have the opportunity to add installed spare parts or services performed. For this purpose, I have access to an offline database for articles and services. The second step takes me through a questionnaire, the answers to which I can provide together with Paula. In the next step, I can add some comments for the customer. I am done now, and I present the machine and the report to Paula.
The machine is running again and I sign the service report.
For Max Lehman, the mission is now over. After the service technician has reported the service activity, it's my turn again. I have set up a filter in my favorites folder that shows me the number of new feedback sheets. I open the list to show some details and follow the reference to the service order. I complete the order by changing the status and confirm the following inquiry to complete the service call. This triggers the delivery of a transaction email for Paula. requesting her to make a final rating of the service case.
I received an email from Tyna-kun, and I'm going to find out what it is about. It says my ticket is done, and now I can rate the service. I'm very satisfied, so I award 3 5-star ratings. I submit my rating and the service case is finally closed. That's what I like about cooperation with Tyna-kun. I save a lot of time working with them, and I surely will take this into consideration for buying the next filling machine, and I will recommend Tyna-kun to colleagues.
For the last time, we're back to me. Sarah, marketing lead at Tyna-kun. Ratings that indicate customer satisfaction with our services are incredibly important to our operations. That's why reviewing and analyzing this information is so crucial. With the JustRelate CX Cloud platform, I can analyze the received ratings and export the data. JustRelate CX Cloud solutions significantly simplify my daily work. What's more, it greatly enhances customer engagement.